Hi, welcome to Insider Yachting. This is the full roundup of motor yacht Constellation. She's a 130 Westport with a few unusual features that you wouldn't have seen in other 130 Westports. She's here in South Florida and ready to sea. We can go and see her on the daily yacht tours. Now we have the yacht pack ready to go for Constellation, so hopefully you're already over on insideryachting.com and you can click over here on the right hand side, the yacht pack button, leave your name, the name of the boat and the best email address to send it off to you, and we'll get that over right away. We have them already prepared, ready to go. Goes through all of the photographs, the specifications and the descriptions and some pricing information and other bits of useful information that if you're looking at any yacht in particular, then it would be the first bulk of information that you'd want to see. So let's get started with Constellation. Now you can see here the profile shot of hers, a great tri-deck boat. They do have that short flybridge up on the top. She's 130 feet long. She has a great beam for the overall length, which is 26 feet, which gives the boat this great interior volume, which feels a lot bigger than other 130 boats that you may go on, especially some of the smaller volume European built boats. She has a great shallow draft as well at only 6.5 feet, which makes her perfect for cruising around the Caribbean, going around the Bahamas. Some shallow island hopping is perfect choice for this boat. She is a 2007 model. It was launched in 2006. She has the MTU engines on board. They've had all of the scheduled maintenance done to the boat. It's also built by an experienced yachtsman, so he was who requested these added features and different things that he wanted to change from the previous Westports that he had. So she, as I mentioned, is here in South Florida and is currently asking $10,750,000. So let's take a look at the photographs. Now here's the aft deck, the main deck aft. You can see from the photograph at the bottom on the left hand side, there's the exterior TV there, waterproof TV that's behind the bar. Nice open area here. They don't really have any solid furniture. Sometimes you would have the big built-in sofa around the back, which takes up quite a bit of real estate back here. Instead they have the loose chairs and the high top chairs, that nice center round table there as well. So a nice open sort of feeling back here. Also, you don't see it in this photograph here, but from the aft deck they have two huge stairways going up port and starboard from that back swim platform. So it really has a super yacht feel to this boat. Now the interior, they have a beautiful mahogany throughout, runs throughout all the guest social areas and also all of the cabins. They really play off nicely with the dark woods, a couple of light areas of the hardwood flooring, and then also the light soft goods and the carpeting. It really works well. Now these photographs were taken at night, so you can't really get too much of a feel for the size of the windows here, but Westports of this age really did a great job of opening up these areas and bringing the outside in. So you can imagine during the day all of the windows behind the sofas there on that top photograph on the left hand side. And then you can have a sort of a small glimpse at the size of those windows by these sliding doors that they have coming in from the side companionway, which is the photograph at the top on the right. Real nice floor to ceiling sliding glass doors there. There's also a day head on this level, and that's pictured on the bottom on the right. It's nice that that is on the same level as all of this, so you can almost come in from being outside and in the sun. You come through these glass sliding doors that you can see on the top of the right, and then straight into the day head, so you don't have to traipse through all of the boat to get to the closest head. Has a nice open concept through this main deck level, the open dining room through into the salon, and then further forwards in the boat you have this sort of country style kitchen with a nice high top, and that sort of high top area is what one of the areas that's different on this boat to compared with other 130 Westports. And you can see that here, these are all pictures of the galley. So the top on the right hand side, this is your sort of central island in the country kitchen. The top on the left hand side, that's that high top area, the sort of high top dining area. And it's nice that you're actually facing the windows there, so you're staring right onto the horizon. Lots of good sort of high quality equipment in here. They've upgraded some of the equipment. You can see there at the top on the right, those ovens there, they're upgraded. They have the full height double fridge that you can see on the bottom on the right hand side there, and it's all played off nicely with the mahogany cabinetry, the light hardwood floors, and the sort of white ceiling treatment and things that they have there. So a nice comfortable area. Moving into the guest cabins and the master cabin, the top photograph on the left, that's of the lower guest foyer, nice compass rose detailing in the middle of the floor there. All the other photographs are all of the master cabin. Now this is an on-deck master, so you have a great sort of full beam width to this cabin here. There aren't any sort of areas that you feel tight here at all. What they've done slightly different in this boat compared with other Westports is they've offset the bed over to the port side, so it really opens up this flow through from the main salon through that hardwood area, past the galley, past the dayhead, and then into the sort of seating area here that you can see at the top on the right, and then into the cabin. And they also have a nice desk area over on the port side. You can see that on the photograph on the bottom on the left there. Now moving into the other guest cabins, now they have a slightly different layout here. They've converted one of the twin cabins into a gym, and then they've converted the ensuite, which would have been to that cabin, into a sort of sauna area and steam room there. So a real nice feature. So it's actually a 4-cabin layout. They have the master cabin is up on the main deck. Then the 2 double cabins are both king-size beds, so real nice big rooms here. And then they have the twin that you see at the top on the right hand side there. And as you can see by the bottom 2 photographs, they've really continued the sort of luxury feel throughout all of the bathrooms. They all have the mahogany cabinetry and the stone granite countertops there. So here you can see the gym, one of the twin cabins that was converted into the gym, and then its ensuite bathroom that was converted into sort of a spa feel here. So a very nice feature to have on a boat. And this is of course down in the lower level, so it's very stable, very comfortable to work out in this area. The bridge, all updated equipment and electronics here, everything that you would expect to see on a new boat. Moving down below, the bottom photograph on the right, this is of the Sky Lounge, and there are some more photographs here we can see. A nice area. You can imagine these windows opened up on the port and starboard side there would really open this area up to the outside. Perhaps not my choice of carpet here. It would look nice and a lot more open if this was a light colored carpet, but it does give it sort of an office sort of feel, a luxury in-home office feel and library feel. So they have the TV up here and the nice sofas, the light colored sofas. I like the ceiling treatment. The coffers that they have here sort of replicates the main salon downstairs, and of course this nice desk and office area here. So a very nice open sort of feel to this whole Sky Lounge. Now moving up on the photograph of the top on the right, you can see the upper helm station there. So it's nice with all these Westports, they do have this upper helm station. It's nice to be able to get up there when you're steaming in fair condition to drive from this position. Now upstairs they do have various seating areas and sun pads. The jacuzzi is actually up forwards on the bow here, and there's a photograph of that a little bit further on in the brochure. So here this is still on the Sundeck, and then we move down to the bridge deck aft, which you can see that the top on the right and the bottom left hand photographs. Huge storage here for tenders and toys. That's one of the draws for the Westport series. They're really made for sort of getting out there at anchor, enjoying the water, and have all the storage capabilities for all the toys, inflatables, and personal watercraft that you may want. Here up on the Sundeck again, you see they have the countertops, the various seating areas. There's a little wet bar there that you can see in the lower photograph on the left hand side. Moving forwards, the top photograph on the right, this is our jacuzzi tub that's all the way forwards on the bow, and it's kind of a cool area. You can't really get an idea of how well it works until you're actually out there and on the boat, but you can imagine being at anchor. This is really one of the only places on the boat that you have such an unobstructed view of the horizon and the surrounding sort of 270 degree sort of view there. Then the last photograph on this page, on the bottom on the right hand side, that's just of the swim platform and showing those beautiful steps leading up onto the main deck aft. So moving into this layout here, we can see the layout of the master cabin. It has that little seating area there. Aft of that is the open plan salon and dining room. You can see the country style kitchen there as well. And then below, in the lower decks, we have those two king size double cabins. The port forward is the twin, and then that's sort of sister cabin has been converted into the gym and the sauna. So very nice options here for this size boat. Remember, this is only a 130-foot boat, and you're really having a lot of features here that you would expect to see on a 150+ foot boat. So now moving into the write-up, it's a pretty detailed write-up, so I'll encourage you to get that yacht pack, and you can read through this at your own speed. I'll pull off a few things now. We saw the specs earlier on. A 2006, it's actually a 2007 model, 130 feet, nice shallow 6.5 foot draft. It has the MTU engines on board. They are only at 2,500 hours, so very light usage there. Plenty more hours and years left in those engines. In fact, for this year of boat, it's very light usage. Details some of the key features. It has that nice mahogany interior, the hot tub on the bow, the gymnasium, and the sort of sauna shower head that was originally the ensuite to that twin cabin. It has VSAT on board, so that means you'll have internet access wherever the boat is, and also has shore power frequency converters. So that means that you can take the boat to anywhere in the world and still be able to plug into shore power, and that frequency converter will convert that power into the power that the boat needs to run all of its systems. So really an essential piece of equipment for anyone looking to travel outside the US. Details some of the equipment in the main salon and the galley. Obviously it runs through all of the equipment in the galley. It has upgraded Viking countertops. It has those nice big ovens in there, and the huge double refrigerators and freezers. In the master cabin is a king. Remember, that's offset slightly, so it gives the room a bit more of an open concept feel. The other two cabins, the double cabins, they are also king size beds. Then you have the twin room, and what was the fifth cabin has now been converted into the gym. So it has the VSAT on board. It has all of the satellite TV. They have the DVD players. All the TVs have been upgraded to the flat screens. It details the equipment that's in the laundry here, some of the equipment in the exercise room, details the entertainment equipment and all the stacked washer dryers throughout the laundry and the crew lounge, the crew cabins. And then we move up onto the Sundeck here. That crane that's on board is a 2,000 pound crane, so you can actually lift much heavier tenders and equipment than what we saw in the photographs. It has the Zodiac currently. It has another 18-foot rib, and that had a new Yamaha engine in 2011. Details all the electronics, all the Furuno equipment that was fitted on board, the CTEL equipment for the satellite TV and the VSAT, the plumbing equipment, electrical equipment on board. It really is quite a detailed write-up here. So just rattled through that fairly quickly. So not to bore you too much with those little details, but very important if you are actually seriously considering a boat like this. So we run through all of this and detail all of those specifications and details in the yacht pack, so definitely encourage you to get that. Now the boat is here in South Florida, so we can jump on board. If you click on the Daily Yacht Tours button, let us know what time would work best for you. I'm sure we'll be able to fit you in with our groups fairly quick. And while we're on board, we run through all of the equipment that's on board, all the details as far as what you would expect and what that particular boat has that makes her sort of unique, and we'll answer any questions you may have. So that's it for Constellation. Next we have Horizons 2 up. That's the other the second in the 3 of the reviews that we have for you this week. So click on that and I will see you over there.